This is absolutely crazy. All you have to do to make money on Google Maps is find this one listing and then go over to the website at www. Hey, welcome back. My name's Thomas Garetz, and if this is your first time here, I make videos about the simple ways to make money online. So if that's the kind of stuff that interests you, make sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell next to it so you can get notified every time I release a new video, just like this one. And some of the most popular videos on my channel have actually been my Google Maps videos. And I have a playlist, which I'll link to in the description if you haven't seen those yet. But because the Google Maps videos have been so popular on my channel, I decided to come back with a new one that's not only going to be super valuable for you, but also super simple to do. And if for some reason you don't like this strategy, towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you a bonus that I'm personally doing that can make you even more money online. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do for this strategy is open up Google, and I've always used Google Chrome, so that's what I suggest you using as well. And the nice thing about this strategy is you can actually search in businesses from all over the country. Like, you don't have to be local and actually meet up with them in person. And if you've never used Google Maps before, I'll explain a little bit about it just so you can kind of understand it. But we're going to start off by typing in a business, and I'm going to do Carpenters Minneapolis. And for this strategy, service-based businesses are going to be the best, right? So things like carpenters, roofers, plumbers, electricians, chiropractors, things like that, right? And as for the city, like I said, you can choose any. I chose Minneapolis because that's my hometown. I love it. And I know what you're thinking, so just please don't say anything disrespectful or troll in the comments. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, for those of you who are brand new to Google Maps, there's either going to be 3 or 4 spots at the top of the results that are going to get the most traffic for businesses. All right, so you got the ads right here, which you have to pay for. You have the Google Maps pack, the 3-pack right here. And then you have the top of SEO search results, which is just regular Google results. All right, so because this is the biggest, this is going to be where most of the traffic is going to come through. All right. And the 4th one would be a Google guaranteed at the top, but that doesn't always come up. So it's always going to be pretty much just 3. And sometimes there's the 4th. All right. But not only is this the biggest, right, but it's also free, and it's much easier to rank at the top of the Maps pack rather than ranking against companies like Home Advisor, who are national on a national level, right? So it's just going to be much easier to rank on this, and it's a lot less competition. But this strategy isn't going to be ranking people on this. I already did a video about that, but we're going to be using something very specific to get our foot in the door with these companies on the Google Maps listings. And our foot in the door, what we're looking for with these businesses is one that isn't claimed with their Google My Business listing. And if you're not claimed, that means basically you can't reply to bad reviews, which this person only has a 2-star rating and only one of them. So this is probably someone that we could go with. And typically the top 3 on the map pack, they won't be someone that we can help. But it looks like this one may be, because it looks like Carpenters in Minneapolis is like really low competition apparently. So what you're looking for is when you have owned this business and you open it in a new tab, and it will say manage this business to reply to reviews, update info, and more. Right? And if it's already claimed, it will say this business is already claimed. And it's a super simple process to actually claim the business. You would just hit manage listing, then you would go through some things, and then it would send them out a postcard, and then you would just type in the PIN code on the postcard, and you could do that for them. It's very simple. And the reason we're using this as our foot in the door as claiming their business is because Google has announced that if they're not claimed on Google My Business, they're at risk of getting their listings taken down. Like, they're going to take down all the listings that aren't claimed, which would lose them a ton of traffic. And that's why it's such a good way to get our foot in the door and get these businesses' attention. But you're not going to do any of that until we reach out to this business and we find out if they're willing to actually let you help them. So then what you would do is you would look for either a website or a phone number to contact them. And this is interesting because they don't actually have a website here, but I'll talk more about that later. So if they don't have a website, you're going to have to call them. Okay, and this is what you would say. And I wrote it down so I can actually like give you a real email or on the phone call, a script, which you could say. So I wrote this down, and this you could change it if you want, but I said, "Hi, I noticed your Google My Business listing isn't claimed, and recently Google announced that listings that aren't claimed are at risk of being removed from the Google Maps listing completely. However, it's not a worry because it's actually a very simple process to claim your business, and I'd be happy to help you with that process," right? So it's like no pressure or anything like that. And then all I say on the last sentence, it would be, "So if you're interested, just send me an email back at," whatever your email is, "whenever you have time, and we can discuss this further. Sincerely, your name." So it's super simple, and you can use that exact script if you want. No problem at all. But the thing is, a lot of the time, these businesses, they won't even see your email if you're sending an email like that from your Gmail email. I'm not saying it won't work, but the way businesses will actually pay attention and know you're serious is if you have a real domain email with like a website. You know, like for me, I have thomasgaretz.com. So my email is thomas@thomasgaretz.com. So it's way more professional. And a lot of businesses know that. Like if you have a domain email, you at least took a step. And I'm talking, you can get a website from Bluehost, which I'll put my affiliate link down below. If you use that, I will get a commission, no extra charge to you, but it's like $60 or $70. And you can have a website with a free domain from Bluehost, and they have domain email and one-click WordPress install. Right? So it's super, super simple. And that's what I use for my own website. So I'm not just saying this to make money. It's what I use. And if you're serious about doing this and actually providing value to people and making money online, you should take this step. I mean, it's like 60 or 70 bucks, and that's for like a year and a half. And you get a free domain, the domain email, like I said, and then it's super simple to set up a WordPress website. And if you don't know how to do that, there's tons and tons of tutorials on YouTube. That's how I learned, and you can do it too. However, it's not required. It would make things a little bit easier. So I just wanted to let you know that. Now, whether you do all that or not, it will take you maybe an hour or two to figure it out and take care of it. Literally, it's not hard at all, I promise. But you're going to reach out to these businesses, and for those who respond, you're going to tell them that whatever you want to charge, whether it be 100, 200, 50, free, whatever it is, I would probably say about $100. And for those who agree, you can use PayPal or Invoicely to send them the invoice. And then after that, you could just be done, right? You could just be done, never talk to them again. Or you could offer to provide them other services. Like for this business, they don't have a website, so they need a website, right? And a lot of businesses do have websites, but their websites look like crap, right? And you can charge $500 or more, and you can become an affiliate to Bluehost if you're using them, and then make an extra commission on top for free because they're already going to need web hosting, right? So it's very powerful. And like I said, if you took the time to learn how to create your own website, you could do this for them by yourself, and you don't have to pay anyone. But now, if you don't learn the skill and you're like, I don't have the time for that, yada, 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 whatever, here's what you can do. You go to Fiverr.com, and then you type in something like WordPress website. Okay, and then you can see I will create a clean and modern WordPress website, $125. And then you want to look on there and see how many pages are included. And then you also want to be talking to the business, see if they want like a contact page, about page, a services page, things like that, right? So typically it's going to be like 3 or 4 pages or however many the business wants, right? So just check into that, but it's going to be around like $100 to $200 probably. And you can get them pretty cheap, right? Like $45, $225. This guy's done 559 5-star reviews. So just look into them, and you can charge the business, like I said, $500 and even a lot more, right? So you could charge them $500, invoice them with PayPal or Invoicely, and then get paid, and then pay this person $225, who are obviously really good at it. And then you'll make $275 profit, and you didn't even do the work, right? So that's super, super powerful. And that's one of the best and most simple ways to not only make money with Google Maps, but actually start your own business, right? This is legitimate. Plus, you'll be able to learn some super important skills that can make you tons of money in the future. But at the end of the day, you're required to do the work one time and get paid one time. So if you're looking for more of a passive income business where you can do the work one time and get paid over and over and over again, then the best place to start with that is the first link in the description. And that's the way I've been able to start my own passive income business. And I've been able to make high ticket commissions of $1,000 and even higher, right? So if you go down into the first link in the description, you'll see something that says the program that makes me $1,000 commissions. So you'll just want to click the link below that, and that's how you can get started with the program that has absolutely changed my life. And it's unlike anything else I've ever seen before. And I'm not just saying that because I'm promoting it. It's truly the only reason I've been able to get to where I'm at today. I couldn't make a single dollar online. And I wasn't just not trying, right? I was working hard, but I couldn't do it. It wasn't until I found this program and things just started to change really fast. I made my first sale. I made my first $1,000 sale. And then my first $10,000, and so on and so forth. And this was all within 6 months of starting it, right? It's absolutely crazy. And I stand by this program because they actually teach you the real skills to learn how to do this. And in the last 30 days alone, I made over $6,000 with just this one program. And I have way more than just one income stream, right? And this was all done with free YouTube videos. And this isn't easy, right? It is passive, but you still have to do the work. You can't just do no work and make passive income. That's not how it works. I know that's how some gurus make it seem, so you buy their course, but that's not what I'm about. I'm about being honest and real. This takes work, but it will change your life if you put in that work. And if you're willing to put in that work, like I said, this program is the way to go. So if you want access to this program, click the first link in the description and you can get started today for just $7. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. I answer every single one of them. And that's all I got. See you on the next video.